Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of Hoppet, still in looking on vacation. We just came back this evening, from a nice trip to Fall Summerland, which is an amusement park here in northern Jutland, and it was great fun. Lots of roller coasters, all that jazz. But now it's been a long day walking, trying wild rides. Now we're coming home, chilling with a beer, and we're cracking something I think will be really awesome. I had a previous blend of this in a blind tasting, which was really good. But we're checking out this one, which is none other than Fonteinen's Golden Blend. Golden Blend is quite unique because Golden Blend is a Geuze that contains 1, 2, 3, but also 4-year-old Lambic. And the special thing about it is that 25% of the beer is this 4-year-old Lambic. So you're getting more aged character, more oxidized flavor, more woodiness, and all this. I got this bottle here on Beer Dome, so thanks tons of Beer Dome for the beer. Link for their web shop is down below. It's one of the great European beer web shops that you should check out if you don't know it already. So yeah, it'll be fun to try this. I can smell it here. It smells fantastic and funky. It looks like this is going to be really carbonated too, which I totally don't mind in a Geuze. And yeah, I can smell it already, so let's dive in. Poured a very nice, fizzy, golden orange color, lightly hazy. But man, that's streaming carbonation. I don't think I've had a Geuze in a while. It's been like really highly carbonated. It's been like fairly carbonated, but this looks like it's almost champagne-like, and I do not mind that at all because Geuze can have funky champagne-like qualities. Very tight-packed, awesome-looking head. When I poured it, it was like marshmallow fluff. It looked really good. So yeah, this is Blend 91, and it's really strong. I don't think I've ever had a Geuze from Fonteinen. I don't know how strong is Sen Frontera. I can't remember the strength of that batch, but 8.4%. That's quite high for this kind of beer. And this was bottled, I guess it's 18 or 19. It says 18-19 season. Yeah, I can't really see. It says something about 1st of February 2015. I think that's when it was brewed. 32 months, and it's I can't distinguish. It's in Dutch. But yeah, let's check out Golden Blend. As I said, it looked beautiful. Let's smell it here. Oh man, oh, that smells so good. Like a couple of days ago, we had the what was it called? Les Brasseurs. Something the one from Burning Sky, which was awesome, and you could smell lambic quality in that. But this is just like full on. It definitely has an extra layer of complexity because of that extra 1 year in barrels. Oh, it's really musty and funky, but also really bright. I'm getting loads of like stewed stone fruit and stewed apple and pear. Also like funky white grape and white grape skin, almost like tropical vibes to this one, like almost like a tropic kind of like papaya or something. Like there's a tropical, or like just tropical white grape, like a Sauvignon Blanc grape or something like that. Like it's really tropical and unique. And like a really nice musty celery funk. That's like the Fontainen funk. I find it often like musty and celery. And you're getting loads of that as well. And then loads of barrel, loads of nice drying tannic oak structure on this as well. From that extra year of age, I guess. It smells like a beautiful Geuze. I almost regret I cracked it. I think this could age wonderfully. Man, it smells good. Okay, let's try it. Cheers. Thanks to Beer Dome. Ooh, really uplifting carbonation. Man, fuck, that's good. Perfect balance. Like it's a tad to the higher side of acidity. It's not crazy, but it's so much more balanced than a lot of other beer trying to recreate things like this. I love how it's almost like a glass of champagne. It's really like effervescent, and same time like snappy and fluffy. Like it almost has like a fluffy mouthfeel to it, but it's on the same time it's got like that like a huge fizz of carbonation that like pops and snaps and just makes it really refreshing. Great effervescence. Oh, wow, that's wonderful. I think I'm gonna be the only person who likes this, besides maybe my girlfriend, of the people here. But it's lovely. Loads of stone fruit, huge stone fruit character on this one. Loads of apricot and all this. And the cool thing is there's no fruit in it. It's all blending skill and different bacteria and all that. Like, but there's so much fresh apricot. and like, yeah, really apricot like and stone fruit. There's also like a lemony and lemon pithy kind of flavor to it. That musty celery funk. And it's not ice cold. I took this out of the fridge like 20-30 minutes before the review just because I wanted to come a bit up to temp. Because I feel like Geuze is really good, like chilled, but it's Lambic in general should be chilled, but it shouldn't be freezing cold because you don't get to taste all the complexity. Well, yeah, and a great funk. It's more fruity on the flavor, but there's definitely that extra layer of depth, maybe more so barrel than funk. Well, let's go again. Man, this is a great blend. I almost regret I'm not sharing this with Brett because he would love this, because he loved the previous one as well. Yeah, there is definitely a nice depth of funk too, and it's like, as I said, that musty celery, almost barnyardy kind of funkiness. Like it's not cheesy, but it's like musty, and it's like almost like dusty, funky grape skin, and like a beautiful tannic structure to it, like really, really nice woody, drying oaky tannins, and then like this beautiful bouquet of like the stone fruit, but also like a slightly tropical white grape presence. And I think it's more tropical white grape than anything. Tasting it, it's definitely like a Sauvignon Blanc. For the 8.4%, I'm not tasting it. It might have a little more sweetness than some other Geuze, but it's not a lot. This is just some of the most beautiful and well-balanced styles of sour beers around. Like, the fun things, like you have beers like this with so much elegance and so much complexity, but people are still going nuts for getting these beers that are just like drenched in fruit purees. And I see why it's fun, and I keep bringing it up with reviews like this, but it's just like when Brett talks about the shops he works at and people come in there and he talks about Geuzes, like people would rather have a smoothie beer, and it's like, Geuze is like 10 times better. But this is beautiful. This is definitely world-class Lambic. I think I might like it a bit more than the last batch we had. I don't know. This just seems like it has a bit more depth of complexity and a bit more just like old barrel character. But it could also be because possibly I sat on it for a bit. I've had it for a few months. I think I've had it since February or something like that. Even though, I don't know how much it will develop in that short time frame, but this could go somewhere with it with age. I'm really looking forward to cracking some of the old bottles I have of the first blend of Amand and Gaston, because people are saying right now it's like Millennium Geuze potential. And if you don't know much about hype Lambic, Millennium Geuze is one of the most hyped Geuzes around. Originally made years ago. I think it was it for the turn of the century or something like that. But one of the most hyped beers from Fonteinen or Lambics. And this was bottled at on the 16th of July 19. So it's a little more than 2 years in the bottle now. It's just drinking beautifully. And this is a beer, like, if no one else in there likes it, I'm going to be sitting enjoying this for the rest of the night on my own, because this is awesome. So yeah, rating 96, something like that. World class Geuze, and I love that extra layer of age. I really think, like, when it comes to fruit Lambic, it's often Cantillon that really shines if we're talking the traditional brewers. But in terms of blended like Geuze, Fonteinen is just cracking out beautifully elegant and balanced and fragrant and complex, and also fairly soft beer. Like, it's soft nuances. They still pop a lot, but it's not like, like that kind of thing. It's just elegant and just tasty. It's like sophisticated beer. Man, and it's so drinkable. Like, no acid reflux or anything. There is a little bit of, it's a mix of both lactic acid flavor and there's a bit of acetic acid and whatnot, but it's so subdued. It's like crazy. And it's like all that dryness and barrel and funk, and like the whole blending in Lambic just shows why they make such beautiful, elegant, and drinkable sour style beers, if you want to call it like that, even though it's spontaneously fermented and aged in oak, and it's much more than just calling it a sour ale or sour beer. But yeah, it's great, really good. 96. Loving this blend, loving it. So, man, I'm glad I cracked this. I was totally in the mood for something like this, and then it just ends up being an awesome world-class beer. Love it. So, if you guys had a chance to try the Fontaine Golden Blend, blend number 91 from 19, Let me know what you thought of it. Beautiful stuff. We got some more Fonteinen coming. I've got a lot of people asked me to try the Druif Dornfelder and the Muscat Bleu. Got both of those. And then the new version of Straffe Winter was the name. I think they changed the name up a bit. There's like a Faro Lambic, but not just sweet Faro. And not a lot of Lambic makers makes Faro, which is Lambic with sugar, like caramelized sugar, I believe. And then we have one more. I think it's one of the vintage gooses, but I can't remember which one. But yeah, this is beautiful. So if you guys had a chance to try it, let me know what you thought of it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Ring the bell for future notifications about videos, and check out Beer Dome. Link for their shop is down below. And I'm gonna say cheers in beautiful beer. Let's see you guys in another beer review.